Hi, you guys. I'm so excited because I don't know if you saw my post, but Jared Landino, the creator and founder of Too Faced, is coming on today. And I was just thinking, well, being stuck at home, and I know we're all in quarantine and all at home, I was just thinking about something fun we could do and a fun way to just bring everyone together. And I've been reading all of your amazing questions on my story that you guys submitted, and I wrote a bunch of them down to ask Jared today. And then also feel free to ask questions in the little question box. Jared also convinced me to bake today, which I told him that every time I've tried to make something in the house, ask my family, the fire alarm goes off. It's horrible. So quarantine, I've been trying to cook, bake, and learn how to do normal things. So yeah, I don't know about you guys. What have you guys been doing right now? I'm also just gonna talk until Jared comes on. I'm gonna see if he's, oh, yes, he's here. I'm so happy.
Hey!
Hi, Jared.
Hi, Peyton. How are you, babe?
I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy.
I'm dying for your pink refrigerator.
Thank you. And it's finally filled. Before quarantine and before this, it had drinks in it, and it had Too Faced foundation in it. And my friends would come over and they would take videos of it and be like, "What the heck is this? This fridge is sad."
No, I like that you have your priorities are in order. I like that. Yeah.
Exactly. How are you?
I'm super great. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just so happy that we're able to do this during this time and to be
Yeah.
able to talk. What have you been
For
up
sure.
to?
You're such a light of inspiration. You're so positive and talented and funny and just everything that I love in a girl. And
I
I'm
think
just
that
happy
about
to
you
be
because
here.
I've been watching your videos, just like even your little, I don't know what those videos are called on Instagram. I'm like an old lady, but your videos with just like chats with Jared and all of those little questions they've been asking you. And they're honestly bringing happiness and joy to my day. And you're baking too.
Thank you
absolutely
so
love
much.
it. That's why I wanted
You're
to bring
amazing.
you here.
And listen, for anybody that hasn't had the privilege and the honor of meeting Peyton, she's just exactly what you see. You are the real deal. You have an amazing family. Your brother, your mom.
Awesome.
You're great people, and I'm just so proud of everything you've accomplished. And it's just some small little way for us to have been a part of it with Two Face makes me so grateful.
Oh no, this is just a love fest because I feel the same way about you and Jeremy and the whole Too Faced family. I love you guys so much. And
Thank you.
yeah,
So
you
we're
really
gonna have
are
some
like.
fun. So listen. So I know that you've been trying to like get your bake on and figure out how to do that. And I'll tell you that I didn't know how to cook. I still don't. I did not know how to bake. Here's Jeremy. Jeremy, show your protein here. This is not okay.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
No.
I don't know.
I need a haircut, so I need,
No.
you know.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that's what my boyfriend's been doing too. Like his hair is getting so long that he's just been putting it in a man bun. And
I want to do like braids. I want to have Jared to do braids, but he can't really.
I don't know how. I have to go. I'll YouTube that.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So listen. So we're gonna make something fun, and it doesn't even take anything but a microwave. So you're not gonna be setting off any alarms. We're going to make homemade peanut butter cups. So it's one of my favorite things. Do you like those?
oh, those are my favorite thing.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So if you've got a microwave and you've got what, 4 ingredients, we got this. So we're gonna start by taking a cup to a cup and a half. I do more of chocolate chips. I mix dark and light chocolate because I like a combo. Oh, honey, you're ahead of the curve.
Wait, what is she doing?
Jerry, put this in the microwave.
You know what I was trying to do, Jared? I was trying to do like Rachel Ray and these people on cooking shows. I was trying to prep my chocolate.
I'm impressed.
To make it look super easy.
Wait, did you put chocolate right in a pan and put it on the fire?
Okay, what are you supposed to do? That's what I
That's
did.
not what you're. Did it work? Is it creamy or is it chunky? Did it get?
It's honestly pretty creamy, but I kept getting, like I told you, I was telling them my fire alarm keeps going off, so that's probably why, because I don't know how to do it. But this looks
Sweetheart,
pretty creamy.
Typically, you can't do that because the chocolate will seize up and it turns into like a hot mess. But you've got some kind of like bacon angel over your shoulder or something because it worked.
Amen.
Thank God. This whole thing could have been ruined.
I'm so happy.
Okay, so what you're gonna do then? I'm putting mine in the microwave, but it's helpful to get a spoon or a tablespoon, and you're gonna put a tablespoon of the chocolate in. I have these little cupcake liners.
Doing it too.
You got this. So put a tablespoon of chocolate in the base of each one, and that's gonna give us our base. And then we'll make the filling. I'm microwaving mine. Okay.
Tell me if this is any
Does
good.
Jeremy bake or cook?
Jeremy eats what I bake and cook. Well, I don't actually cook. We have a chef because honestly, I would send him to the hospital if I tried to cook. But okay, so you'll see.
Wow.
You barely heat them up, and then you just want to kind of mix it up, and the chocolate, the residual heat within the chocolate will melt the rest of those little suckers. So Peyton did it like Rachel Ray, like a professional. I'm using my microwave, but you can do both. Typically,
I feel like my dad would.
Peyton, you want to take a bowl and you want to put hot water in your pan. You put the bowl on top of the pan and you let that hot water come to a boil and it will melt the chocolate.
It's all coming back to, I feel like I've seen one of my aunts do that before. I feel like it's all coming back to me.
It's all coming back to you. It's called a double boiler. So listen, I'm going to stir mine up. It's melting beautifully. I have a beautiful shine. God, it smells so good. Smells so good. All right, mine's melting nicely. And I'm going to take my tablespoon, and I'm just going to fill my cups. How's yours coming along?
It's coming along well. So, okay, so you're putting a little tablespoon right now of chocolate into the cupcake.
Yeah, into the base, because that's going to act as our base. And then you can use your spoon or whatever you're using to kind of move it around.
Okay.
You're gonna be my little baking assistant. Thank you.
Ooh.
So you'll see.
A baking assistant with a man bun.
I know. Listen, this is new. Quarantine is taking us to new places together. We're celebrating our 25th anniversary this year, this November, if you can believe it.
Wow. Goals.
And it's the first time I've seen him in a man bun.
And how do you feel now? Do you want to make it a 25th, or do you just want to keep it at 24?
Well, I think we're gonna make it to 26, but we're gonna have to cut the hair at some point. You know, I love him any way I can get him. You know how that is, girl.
You know, I was watching the video on YouTube of how you two first met.
Oh my gosh,
seriously? Yeah. I thought it was the best video ever. Everyone should go on YouTube and watch it.
You're so sweet.
Wait,
yeah, we've been together.
How is it right now being in quarantine in a relationship?
You know, it's actually been really nice because it's afforded us time to kind of be together. And even though we work together and we built Too Faced together, we don't really do the same thing. I'm all creative, he's all business. So we overlap, of course, but we don't get to spend this kind of time together. And it's been nice just to kind of rediscover our home, rediscover kind of, you know, each other in that kind of, in that more like, I don't know, vacation mode kind of way, even though we're working.
It's really weird because he says something different when the camera's on.
Jeremy.
Jeremy, don't blow his cover.
That's too true. That's too true. Okay. Now, you got your peanut butter, right?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to put our peanut butter, which is a half a cup of peanut butter, into a bigger bowl. I'm going to scoop that in. I'm going to take 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and I'm just going to dump it right up in there. Okay. Now, here's a little twist. You can do this or you don't have to. I like to take a little pinch of salt.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I don't like it salty.
I'm not prepared. It honestly, salt brings out the sweet flavors of a lot of what.
Oh, okay, well maybe I should do it then.
Just a touch.
I want to
It
fit in.
makes sweet. It kind of makes sweet things like taste sweeter. Actually, it's like a weird little trick.
Do you like that sweet and salty combo, like a chocolate covered pretzel?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever had chocolate covered potato chips?
No, I'm too scared.
Be scared. It is a full spiral. Once you do that, you cannot have one.
I know, it's true. Like,
Right,
that's how I am with anything chocolate. These are going to be amazing sitting around my house.
Too. Chocolate is is where I lose complete control. I'm pretty I have a nice amount of willpower in my normal life, but when it comes to chocolate, it's like all bets are off. Especially if I'm drinking.
Especially just sitting around at home, it's just.
Oh my God, have you been having wine at night or anything?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It was funny because my mom was talking to a friend, and the friend was basically saying how she bought like 13 bottles of wine for the entire quarantine for her daughter. And that she was like, where the heck did they go? And I was like, I'm not one to judge. And my advice was like, you're fine. You do you.
Baby, whatever gets you through. How are you doing during all this? Because I know it can be an incredibly scary time, because every day it feels like there's a new scary alert on the news, or another day goes by that it just feels like it's never going to end. How are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, no, it's true. The news is scary, and it's funny. At first, I was reading every single article that came up, and I was kind of freaking myself out. And I think a lot of my friends were getting anxious, but especially with there's not really having a firm end date in sight, and kind of just wondering what's going to happen and when life is going to start up again. But then I kind of started just taking on hobbies and trying to learn to cook and do basic things, and just like you said, enjoying your house and and friends have been Zooming me to work out, and actually friends have been motivating me a lot. So I really am grateful for that. And even doing things like this, just talking to you, it's nice to just reconnect with people who you haven't in a bit. Yeah.
Trying to keep Two Face going, because, we've got an amazing team, but when you're not all together, especially in a creative capacity, it's been a new way of learning how to do that. And we're fighting more than ever to continue to make products that will excite and delight people. I'm changing what I had planned to do, because the world changed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've taken into account.
That's really interesting.
Trends change, the way we're focusing on our well-being, on our mental health. We need to laugh. We need to feel happy. We need to feel safe again. And I'm taking that into account. And you'll see, it'll start taking effect kind of after this Christmas. Everything's kind of been created up until the Christmas coming. But come spring, summer, fall of next year, you'll start seeing the effects of this. And hopefully there will be a silver lining there of positivity. And I'm getting more emotional in the way I create. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all coming a little bit more from the heart. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, for sure.
It's interesting because I think beauty has been so repetitive, and not you guys, but just like everything's kind of similar.
Sure.
And so the fact that it's giving you guys a way to create, and it's inspiring you to do something new. I didn't even think about that in terms of makeup, because everything's changing, and acting and creating, and everyone's telling us to create within our homes and make videos and do whatever you want and share your talent online. And that's what you can do right now. And it's a beautiful thing. Even people all over the world that are watching, like, you are talented and you can show that right now.
And you can express yourself in different ways.
Exactly.
It's just it's a scary time, but it can be a blessing if you take the good. And of course, we need to pray for everyone that's suffering, pray for everybody who's ill, pray for everybody who's been affected. It's heartbreaking. But if we can find some kind of light within the darkness, then that's what we need. That's what we need to do. How is your peanut butter looking? Does it look kind of creamy and light?
Yes.
Ooh, yours
my bowl's not
good.
as cute as yours.
Hey, you got a lot of peanut butter in there. What are you?
Yeah. I doubled the recipe with the peanut butter. I don't know why that's not even necessary.
You're going to have some extra for later. Okay, so hopefully in your cups, you've got that basic chocolate. Yeah, you got that? Feeling good?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to spoon, kind of a tablespoon, just a dollop right into the center of those cups, right on top of the chocolate base, okay? So we're just going to take a little peanut butter, and we're going to drop it, and I'll show you in a sec, right on top of that chocolate. And try to keep it in the middle, because we want the chocolate we're going to put on top to surround it. I did not do the best job, but just kind of like that.
Okay, good, because I didn't.
Okay?
But everything you bake looks professional.
Oh, honey, please. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's oh.
I also had a couple questions that came in for you. I posted on my story and like asked people to ask questions that they have for you. And
I would love that.
I was kind of, okay, let me see. So my best friend, Victoria, asked like a broader question, but she said she just likes listening to you tell stories and she watches your videos. And she was wondering if there's just any funny moments or funny things that have happened in your career and just even in the past years with Too Faced.
Oh my God, are you kidding? So many. Listen, I'll tell you, my last job was at the mall, Peyton. I did not come up in corporate culture. I was not brought into this game through normal avenues. You know what I mean? I worked at the mall. I saw what real women needed. You can't see it. Can you adjust that? And through that, we created the first glitter eyeshadow. There was no glitter eyeshadow before that. And it was just really looking at the world through, like, it's so fun to play with makeup. Like, at the time, guys weren't wearing makeup. It was just girls. And I thought it's so much more fun to be a girl. You can reinvent yourself every day. You can have some fun. Why are you all taking this so seriously? And it really was what catapulted me into doing what I do. And what I wanted to do was be every girl's gay best friend for 10 minutes. Like, come sit in my chair and I'll make you look the best you can look, because it's all kind of done through love. You know, like, I want you to be the best you can be. I don't want you to look like someone else. I want you to look like the best version of yourself. And that's really what Too Faced is. But all along the way, everybody told us no. Everybody said, you can't do pink. It's too young. When I did Better Than Sex mascara, which is the #1 mascara in the world, you know, but no, right, and who's my Better Than Sex girl? Oh, she right there. Anyway, you did the campaign, but they said you cannot do pink mascara. Nobody will buy a pink mascara. You can't put the name Better Than Sex on a product. People will be offended. And I was like, I don't know about you, but every girl I know has an amazing sense of humor. They're sharp, they're smart, they're creative. Yeah. Like they were being underestimated. So I fought. I had to write a letter to two of the top retailers in the world about Better Than Sex, saying it started off, you know where it came from. Marilyn Monroe was this actress in the 50s. You know Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, of course. I have a
and
picture
she
of her
did Broadway, and they asked her, how did it feel? And she said it felt like Better Than Sex. And that's kind of where it came from. So, you know, and there's a sense of humor, there's a playfulness, there's a history to it. But in the end, it's really just fighting for what you believe in. And every time somebody told me no, I got back up and I found another way in. Every time it looked impossible, Jeremy and I prayed. We pray a lot. I'm a Christian. I believe in God, and I feel like that's a big part of how I have gotten where I am and how I've survived everything. And I believe that God has a plan, and it's not always supposed to be easy. You know this. You know, you've been so incredibly successful so young. You've worked so hard. It's not easy, and it shouldn't be easy, because nothing great comes from easy. You know? So it's true.
I think you're told no so many times. Like, I mean, it's so true. Even in acting, you know, you're told you can't do it. People don't believe in you until they see it. And it's the same sort of thing. And yeah, I mean, I can't even believe that you invented glitter eyeshadow. I mean, that's the craziest thing to me. Like, you just made these risks and took these chances.
I had never seen a glitter eyeshadow. If it existed, I never saw it. And it really came from me just destroying every tester in the department. I took, you know, glittery lip gloss and mixed it with an eyeshadow. And you know, it was just kind of seeing the world as a big crayon box. And I feel like that's how we should all see the world. It's our own version, because no one, Peyton, will ever have your perspective. There will never be another Peyton on this planet as long as we live. So you have to leave your mark in whatever form that is. Whether it's being a great teacher, a wonderful mother, a great best friend, an amazing actress, a makeup, you know, creator. Whatever your lane is or whatever your dream is, it's absolutely possible. Chocolate!
Okay. I know, I was clapping. I was snapping and clapping, and I'm like, oh, this is disgusting.
So this is what mine look like. And now I'm going to put the top layer on to seal up our cute little candy.
Yay!
How are you doing?
we have a slight problem over here.
Oh God, what happened?
I don't know. I guess I was just listening to you and talking, and then I realized that I ran out of chocolate for the top layer. So I'm gonna have these like half peanut butter cups.
Oh, they're open-faced peanut butter cups.
Yeah.
Wait.
I was just so engaged, and then
They're topless.
Wait, I think I created something.
I think you did.
It's better than sex mascara, topless peanut butter cups. I'm gonna start selling them after quarantine.
Baby, we're changing the world right here. One
Look at this.
pastry, one cookie, one candy at a time.
Oh my gosh, we're killing it. Also, I have no chocolate, but I have a ton of peanut butter. Should they just be reverse?
Can you do it in reverse? Wait, we could probably freeze it, get it hard, and put a little layer of chocolate in the middle, but I think we've gone
That's
too far.
smart. I'll just do it later. Kind
I
of like
think
editing
we've gone too
pictures.
far, honey. Listen.
You know, if you have a big pimple, you just...
Just listen, later with a glass of wine, it'll all taste the same. It all goes down the same way.
That is so
Doesn't matter
true.
what
I'll
it
just
looks
smash them on top of each other and see what happens.
like. Smash them on top. All right, so I'm putting my final. Here, I'll show you what mine will look like. I put my final top and I wiggle them a little bit to get them going.
Wait, yours looks so good. Do you
They
cover your hands?
actually kind of turned out okay. And then we're gonna put them in the refrigerator for about 45 minutes. But here's what they look like. You want to see what they look like when they're all done?
Yes.
Ta-da! Right here, baby.
Beautiful!
Right
Wow.
here. We're gonna taste one. Can you get me a
Okay,
little?
I'm just gonna watch you and...
Do you have any made so you can taste?
No, I know I was supposed to do that, and
Wait, hold on.
I didn't do that.
Wait, try to get good.
I'm like that kid. I'm always running late, eternally late, always...
Hey, you're at home!
forget
What are you?
something. I know, and then I ask if I can, like, just verbalize what I'm thinking, and they're like, no, do the homework. Do the work.
There we go.
That's why I love you.
I'm sorry.
Listen, shit happens. Shit happens. Okay,
Shit happens.
so I'm gonna cut it in half and let you see what it looks like on the inside.
Yeah, I want to
And
see.
why don't you go get one of yours, and even though they're not done, you can kind of, it all tastes the same.
Okay, I'm done.
There we go.
Whoa.
That's what it
Oh,
looks
it's so
like.
thick, too.
I know, there's a lot of chocolate. Come here, honey.
Wait.
Okay.
It's so good.
Oh, gosh, I got chocolate
Creamy.
in my fridge.
Creamy, salty, that bitterness from the chocolate, just like
I'm
hits
gonna
the
eat
back
one
of your
spoon.
throat.
Also, all of my aunts are watching, too.
Oh,
And they
my family.
had it. How is it?
Yeah. Why do I feel like dancing when I have sugar?
Me too. Whenever I love dessert, I'm just like,
All right, I gotta put a little
I'm just eating mine with a spoon.
Hillabong.
Ooh.
I need to send you this.
Oh, wow.
I made the
That's
slip-on.
so good and so peanut buttery. My tongue is getting stuck to the roof of my mouth.
Girl. So tell me, what are you working on? Like, what's going on with you? I know that you've got so much going on.
I'm like,
How did
nothing.
you become Peyton?
What's that?
How did you become the icon Peyton? Give me your story. Give me your quick story. I
The
love your
icon?
mom and your brother. You're the most amazing family.
You know what? My family, they kind of just put me on the right path. I was always like running around trying to perform for them. And actually, when we were kids, I have a twin brother, Spencer, who you've met. Yeah, he came on the trip.
I know him.
Yeah.
I know Spencer. He's amazing. You guys are you're the cutest family. You really, really are. You all love you don't just love each other, you like each other.
It's true. We're all best friends. And
I know, it's so cute.
and thank God for him. I'm sorry. And he's an actor too.
Uh-huh.
So honestly, he was the one that the agents were more interested in at first in New York. And they wanted to sign him. And my mom's like, actually, my daughter is really, they approached him and she said, actually, my daughter is really wanting to do this. And they're like, we don't need girls. She's kind of basic.
Oh my God! What fool said that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So my mom was like, no, trust me, her heart's really in this. She's super passionate. Can they both do it? Sorry, I still have peanut butter. It's really good. And so my mom, they were like, nah, they still said no. So then my mom said, if you don't take both of them, then you can't have him either. So they just took me as like a charity case.
Which I love your mother for that. I mean, that's a mom who's got your back, who believes in you.
You don't even know how many times my mom has had my back. She's like the definition of a mama bear. Like, even with Jessie, I was stuck, the Disney show that I did, I was stuck on the airplane and it wouldn't take off. And they were like, okay, well, sorry, the screen tests are over. We're not going to see her. It's done. And my mom's saying, I have this little girl, this almost 13-year-old girl just sitting on an airplane. She's going to be devastated. Just fake anything you can. Fake an audition with whoever, you know? And so they ended up actually bringing everyone back in. And that's kind of how I got the show. So, like, it's funny, over and over again, like, your family just fights for you. And,
you know, thank God for great moms. I've got a great mom and a great dad. And it's like, I feel like they give us the ability to fly. You know, a lot of people don't have that blessing. Mm-hmm. And hopefully they can find that support in friends or, you know, through teachers or other places, because it's so great to know that you have a safe place to land if you fall, you know?
Mm-hmm. It
so
really
important.
is. How are you doing right now? How are you staying in touch with your friends and your family and everything?
Well, it's really difficult because my nephew had a baby and I just so excited to see her, and my other nephew has a baby, and it's like, I can't see them because I have to, my mom lives 7 houses away and I have to be able to be there for her, and God forbid something happened. My mom, you know, is older and I just need to be able to take care of her if I need to. So I'm trying as best I can to FaceTime them and to call them. And I asked my nephew to bring my little baby niece by in the car just so I can wave at her, which is so weird. Oh. But it's like, I'll take what I can get, you know?
Yeah.
But it really is just kind of realizing that I affect you, you affect her, you know, and I have to stay healthy, not just for my mom, but for everybody out there. And I think that's what's so important.
Yeah.
We're all in this together. And it's a global thing, Peyton. Like, how often is someone in Italy or Spain or Morocco in the same boat you are? And we're all in this feeling the same feelings.
Yeah. It's true. It's the craziest thing. I mean, even I talked to my grandma and she's like, we haven't ever had anything like this globally, where we're all just in the same situation and we're all so connected. And thank God for technology and things like this right now to be able, but yeah, I mean, it really is a wild thing. Like, you meeting your niece through the car window from over 6 feet away. It's just, it's weird. I know my cousin had a baby during this time, and
oh, really?
Yeah, like my cousins and his wife, and we just had a baby boy, and it's weird. Like, we can't go visit, and we're just seeing photos, and yes, same sort of thing. It's just,
what a weird time to have to go to a hospital to have a baby too.
Oh, I know.
I mean, that must be scary.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like this is gonna end, and we're gonna come out of it changed for the better. And I really believe we shouldn't go back to our old life. When are things gonna get back to normal? It shouldn't get back to normal. We should have a new way. We've been enlightened. We've been hurt. We've seen pain. We've seen privilege. We've seen it all. And I think we should come back together more united and with a better understanding of how alike we all are. We're so much more the same than we are different, regardless of your religion, hair color, or whatever. We're all human beings, and we all want to be loved, and we all want to be safe. And I feel like that's the blessing here, you know? And when I'm creating products, I just had a meeting today with my team, and I'm switching everything up, and maybe this is a little too like behind the curtain, but my whole spring season for 21, I completely got rid of, and I started creating products based in other seasons and kind of moving things around, because I believe that we're in a different place, and we're all going to need to feel safe and cuddly and happy in a different way. So I had something that was kind of more sharp and more like attitude and more, you know, and I moved it because it's just not the right time. And I don't think when we come out of this, it's time for that. And there will be time for that.
Of course.
But I just, you know, I've been doing this a while, and the thing that drives Jeremy and I, and we've been so blessed with success, and why I'm so driven, is I want to do good. I want to reflect God's light with my life and what we are able to do. So through my products, if I can delight and excite and help you achieve the best version of you, or allow you to get feelings out through this. Because, you know, the way you see this in the mirror affects this.
Yeah.
You know? And just to align myself with people who think the same way. And that's why when you did our Better Than Sex campaign and you were sliding down that Better Than Sex eyeliner and you just look so gorgeous and so amazing, but it's the spirit of you, it's your heart. Of course you're beautiful and of course you're talented. That just is. It just is.
Well, at the end of the day, that is.
But you're an amazing person.
It's about what's on the inside, like, and
you're positive.
Yeah, I mean, I completely believe the same thing. It's like, if my hair and makeup is done, that's why I do it during quarantine, honestly, because I feel productive and I feel like I can do anything and I feel like I should go work and be a boss. But if sometimes when I'm in my sweatpants and like I just don't feel great, that really helps me. So yeah, I feel the exact same way.
Good.
But that's honestly incredible. And it's true, like we all approach 2020. All the 2020 memes around New Year's were just like me stepping out into 2020 and everyone was so ready. And now it's just so crazy looking back at those posts. And I hate to say that I laugh, but I honestly laugh because I'm like, look at how funny we thought 2020 was going to be so good. And now
who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew?
Nope, so that makes sense why you were planning all of these campaigns where, just like kick ass, take on the world. And
I think we just all have to change, and I think the scripts that will be coming out, the shows that will be coming out, and the makeup and the fashion and the home decor will all have a reflection of what we've been through, and hopefully at the end of it, it's love, and it's beauty, and it's a global united connection that we all have, and that's my greatest hope. You know?
Yeah.
Yay! We haven't answered anybody's questions. We've been doing this. Does anybody have any questions?
I know. No, I do want to look at questions, and I also wrote down some from the story that people have been asking.
Okay.
So Natalie asked, I thought I'd bring in some fun questions besides quarantine. She said she wanted to know some of the tea that has happened.
What do you mean? Like gossip?
Some of the sort of behind the scenes, like something crazy, something a little scandalous that has happened behind the scenes. Anything you can share within your life.
You know, I don't know if it's because I'm so positive or because I'm so emotional. I don't know. But I've had some people I have never met in my life come after me and try to throw drama and try to cause craziness. I'm about positivity and I'm about love. And the only tea I drink, baby, is a Long Island or an iced. So I just want everyone to be happy, and I don't wish anyone.
No, I know what you mean. And you know what? It's funny. Like I had to look at it as the second you know you're successful is when people start coming at you and hating on you. Like hate comes along with success, and when you're thriving and you're doing amazing, people try to tear you down. And the funny thing is
that
the analogy that I looked at, I don't know why this worked for me. I guess I was just a kid, and I had to like. I was coming of age and also getting hated on, and it was new. And I thought about Mario Kart and playing it with my twin brother and my little brother. I don't know, have you ever played Mario Kart?
Yes.
Okay, so when you're in first place, everybody gets all these bombs and all these turtle shells to throw at you. And when you're in 12th place, you get the rocket to try to come up. And so basically I looked at it like, when you're in first, people are going to try and throw shit at you. And when you're in the back, you're going to be winning and it's going to be okay. Sort of. I mean, also you're not. You're going to be in the back probably doing circles and falling in the grass. But, you know.
Who knew Mario Kart had the answer to, like, life's whole, like.
That is my basic 14-year-old brain.
It's
my brother
so
is trying to
true.
describe it.
You know, when you reach a certain level of success, you lose people who you loved for whatever reason. People who you thought wanted the best for you leave, and you're like, why did that happen? And it's just something you have to learn through. It's just something that they're going through. It's not about you, it's about them, but it's true. People want to tear, not all people, there's a certain level of like scandal, negative, gossip, drama. I just like, honey, there's no shade at the top of the mountain. You know what I mean? Like, I got no shade. It's true, right?
Yeah.
And
it is hard. I mean, there are nights where it is really hard and like things get to you. There are days. But then, you know, you have to remind yourself of these things.
I'm sure people out there have dealt with this on so many different levels, whether it's popularity, whether it's you've got more money than someone else, whether you're prettier than someone else, whether you're different and you're trying to express yourself in a different way. when people come at you with hate or negativity, and you know in your heart and in your soul, you're being authentic and you're doing the right thing, don't focus your energy there.
Yeah.
Focus your energy on proving what fools they were.
Yeah.
Because while they're running a race looking like this, you run your race and look straight. That's what I've always believed. I don't feel like anybody needs to fail for me to succeed. I am a huge fan of other brands. I am a fan. And I don't feel like I gotta beat you. I feel like there's room for all of us in this world.
It's so true. It's so true.
You know? So that's how we should live our life. And you be the best you can be. You win every award you can win. You get that Academy Award. You produce that movie, which you will. and you root on your fellow, peers and the girl next to you trying to win or the boy who's trying to get up there.
There's room for everyone. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Everybody needs a seat at the table and everyone should succeed. And you should, I completely agree.
Well, that's talent, isn't it? It's really easy to be destructive and to be scandalous and stupid and to throw a fit, but it's not brave.
No.
It's not brave. I mean, they come at it like, and you're like, who hurt you?
Yeah, exactly. You're like, come here, let me give you a hug.
You need a hug.
Sit down. Can I make you something? I might burn the house down, but I'll make you something.
You know Taylor Swift's song? It's so true. It's like, you need to calm down. Like,
it's true. I love Taylor Swift. I listen to that song all the time.
So it's such a great song. It's so true. Like, stop focusing your hate on everyone else. Like, fix yourself. Be happy. You deserve to be happy.
Yeah, you do. You do. And she, of all people, I feel like, I can't imagine all the hate she got and all that. But okay, thank you, Natalie, for your question. We really went off on that one.
Thank you, Natalie.
Let's see. So Jordan and Amelia, I saw a couple people asking the same sort of question, just things for them to do during quarantine to entertain themselves.
Okay, I'm all about this. Go on YouTube, and I love making weird, crazy masks out of avocados that are going bad, or bananas that you bought and they're turning black, and you put a little honey. There's all these really fun recipes online to pamper your skin and to try all these new things using stuff that's just going to be thrown away. I love that. And
I love that. That's a great. I've had so many things going bad, and I just compost them. But that's a great. You make a mask.
Yeah, pamper yourself with it. And like I said, bake. Try something new. Get a cookbook. Get a recipe online, and try something you would never have tried in a billion years. And if you fail, laugh about it.
Yeah.
Post it. Show everybody that you're trying.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. We need to inspire each other. And I feel like we need to help each other just kind of laugh and have a good time.
I completely agree. Also, I wanted to talk about your Clover collection because I want you to explain more about that because I remember all about it, but you talk. Right.
Yeah, okay, so
I
created a collection after my dog Clover. Where is he? Oh, he's sleeping. I'll show him to you in a second. But where all the proceeds or where all the money that we would make from that will go to help animals in need, to help our furry friends who don't have a voice. And in fact, I'm kind of reaching around the globe right now. A friend of mine has a charity in India and in that part of the world. She was the lead singer of the Go-Go's. Her name is Belinda Carlisle.
Oh, wow, yes.
And so, I'm doing something there. And it's just really trying to help the defenseless and to try to help animals live better lives, and to animals who are being abused or abandoned to get beautiful forever homes that they deserve and love, and to educate people in other parts of the world that dogs should not be eaten, that animals are not here to be abused, and they're not things. They're little spirits and little love bugs that we need to pamper, take care of, and appreciate and love. And that's my passion. So from the very beginning, I've always had cruelty-free brushes. Before there were cruelty-free brushes made, I had to go to a wig manufacturer to get brushes made back in the day. Yeah.
Because everybody was not making.
There was no such thing. Yeah, there was nobody to make them. So, you just follow your heart, do the right thing. But I'm really about, and I know you love animals too.
I do.
We're gonna help as many fur babies as we can, and that's just my passion. And of course, I love people, and we'll always do things around breast cancer and things like that are so important. But I also don't want to forget our furry friends. So that's kind of my personal passion.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. I'm about to take in 2 more fosters. They're Yeah, they're these siblings. So, and basically their family had a bunch of kids and can't take care of them anymore. So, yeah.
That's
So,
so. My friend Kelly Osborne, you know Kelly.
Yeah.
Kelly fostered a baby, and then of course 3 weeks in, she's like, "I'm not giving it back." So this is my baby now.
a baby. Oh my goodness. Oh.
You know, a dog, a baby dog. You know,
Oh.
a puppy. Sorry. Kelly did not have a baby.
I
Kelly
was like, a baby.
fostering a dog. I call them babies. You
Oh
know,
my God.
your intention
Yeah,
is always to foster, and then you're like, I fell in love. How am I going to give this dog away? So
that's happened to my mom over and over and over.
Yeah.
And I give her so much crap about it. But yeah, she has like 5 dogs. And we were watching Moonstruck the other night. And there's the old man in Moonstruck with all the dogs coming into his house, and he just walks around the neighborhood with all of his dogs. And we're like, Mom, that is you. You need to stop.
Makes me love her even more. I love that.
She's like, yeah. Okay, let's see. Who else asked questions? Let me see. What is one of the coolest things, where like a pinch yourself moment that you've had in your life?
Oh gosh. So many. You know, winning brand of the year was a big deal because for so long we weren't included. We weren't put in the windows. We weren't put at the front of the store. We were told we were to, like, what is this trend brand? What is, you know, and we had to fight so hard. And a couple of years ago, we got brand of the year. Working with some of my favorite artists like you, and being able to meet and become friends with so many talented, wonderful people.
Working with your husband every day.
Working with my husband.
Where did that just come from?
Working with my husband, having the #1 mascara, which is so hard to do.
Yeah, don't forget that. Don't forget that.
I love you. I love you. You know, gosh, there's so many. I just all along the way, I'm just so grateful. And Peyton, I think this is the secret to life. Trust.
Let me hear it. I need everything.
Trust. You trust in God or whatever you believe in. Trust. You have to have faith, and you have to be grateful. Gratitude. You have to be grateful. You cannot think like, look what I did. I don't go through life like that. Do you? Look what I did. It's like, I'm so grateful. People care. People love what I do. People get what I do. I was given the opportunity to do what I do. Yeah. And if you ever take your success for granted, it could pull you under. Like how many artists that we love have we lost, you know?
Oh, I completely agree. I'm constantly just sitting here going, how the heck me? Really? Me? Oh my God. You see me? Thank you. Like,
yeah. And then you step up and you work your ass off and you don't give up. And you know, I believe you have to work harder than anyone else to be at the top. But that's a privilege, you know? Like I said, I don't want easy. Nothing great comes from easy. Nobody changed the world with easy. I'm not interested in easy, you know? But, you know, in the end, follow your heart, be the best version of you. If you love gardening, be the best gardener you can be. It isn't about fame and fortune. It's about being happy, and it's about giving back and sharing your gift with the world and being kind, you know?
Yeah.
Don't lose that.
Most rewarding things, I feel like, is when you can share with someone or spread that kindness or give. That's that's one of the best things too.
And we do it through our art. I do it through my products. You do it through your art, through your acting, and through your music, and it's just it's a privilege, you know.
Oh, this made me so happy.
Me too, and thank you for inviting me to do this. I had such a good time. I miss you. Again, I'm so freaking proud of you.
Oh,
so proud of what you've done with your life, with your career, with your heart. You're a real positive inspiration and a force of creative nature that I'm so grateful to God that He put you on the earth, because you're going to change the world for the better. You got a plan, girl. Like, there's also, listen, I'm put some pressure on you. Okay? Expectation. You have a gift, and you need to continue to share it, and you need to continue to fly and change this world for the better, because that's ultimately what you're here for. And I saw it in you when we were in Mexico.
I'm like, you were my guest. I'm supposed to say this to you, and you're hyping me up, giving a TED talk over here.
Well, it's true. It's true.
I
adore
the same
it.
way about you, and honestly, you are you're a light, and you are a positive person. And even just watching all of your videos, like, you are constantly just, if anyone needs inspiration or needs a little pick-me-up throughout their day, just go watch videos of Jared. That's what I was doing last night.
You're so cute.
Happy.
I've been going in my closet and doing Insta stories every night just because I want to make sure people know that they're seen and that they're loved and that we're going through the same stuff. I had a bad day. I had a good day. We're going to get through it.
Yeah.
And you'll survive.
I know.
And you'll be stronger.
And yeah, not every day is easy, and we're with you. And, you know, yeah, we're all smiley and happy right now, but there's a lot of, it's hard.
It's hard, but we're going to be okay.
But we're with you.
And it's going to be okay. Will you get Clover for me? I want to show Clover.
Yeah, show Clover, please. I keep seeing my mom and dad commenting, and I'm like, my dad wrote, Peyton is nice. I'm like, Dad, that's
Peyton is nice.
Oh.
Oh.
Clover's gained a little weight in quarantine as well.
It's quarantine bod.
Yeah.
Quarantine Bob. Quarantine Bob. He's like, Dad, you're embarrassing me.
Clover's so freaking cute. I want to hug him.
I love him. Clover and I just did. Yeah, you've heard of Cameo. Are you on Cameo? Where you can do.
No, I'm not. Can you
oh my God!
explain
So
to
it's
me?
the thing. They just invited me to be on. Like, I'm donating all of the money to charity, animal charity, but you can wish somebody happy birthday or, you know, whatever. And Clover and I just did a video together. He's so cute.
Wait, wait, you're donating all the money to charity?
Yeah, to animal charities, of course. Yeah.
Everybody go get a Cameo.
Yeah, go to, it's an app, and then you can have like your favorite artist or founder wish your mom a happy birthday or your cousin, like, you know, a happy graduation, whatever. And I'm going to donate all the money to animal charities.
That's so. If you're going to donate anyways, you might as well just get a video along with it.
I know,
It's even better. I'm just going to order a bunch of videos.
You're like, could you do a handstand and recite the alphabet backwards?
That's the weird thing I've heard with Cameos, is that you can ask the person to do whatever you want them to do. Is that true?
I don't know. I won't be doing that. No. I have limits.
I was like, that's a little much.
I have not experienced that loose kind of wild ride yet, but no. We'll see. We'll see. Depends on how much wine I've had.
Yeah, just do them once after 5 o'clock rolls around.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be scandalous, I'm sure.
Well, thank you so much for doing this. I love you guys. And
we love you, babe.
Bye,
and thank you to everybody out there. Listen,
bye, Jared.
You're going to be okay. You are beautiful exactly as you are. We're going to be okay. Stay home and do not go out in the world. I live on the beach. There are a million people down there. It's actually irritating me. Socially distance. Be responsible. We're all doing this for each other.
I love you.
Love you, babe.